Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. That is a 14 by 14 inch canvas, and I have put some black onyx from Color Place, Walmart semi-gloss paint on one side, and I'm going to take my tweezers and remove that thing that does not belong, because I like to have a thin layer to the edge, and I want to do a split color base. I'm not sure what I need to do about the edges for real. But I'm going to just keep knocking that spatula off until most of the paint is gone. And I'm going to wipe it off and use it on the white side. And then I'm going to put puddles on both sides around the center. I think I'm going to let a thin layer go all the way to the center of the white. I hadn't contemplated that. I don't think it matters what's in the center underneath the paint that I'm going to use that's coming soon. We're going to do some spatula swiping with cell activator and some colors from primary elements to Prizm pours from Colourarte. The white paint is PPG Speed Hide. Came from Home Depot. When it's too heavy, it cracks, no matter what. But when it's spread out enough, it's just perfect. I don't necessarily recommend it, but it is workable. If you have it, and I'm sorry if you bought it because of me, if you have it, you can use it. I want a little bit more, but I opened up my bottles so that I could pour my copious amount that's coming soon, and I better get busy because it looks like it's getting kind of sticky today. I meant to pour that in a circle, and I'm not sure why I'm following the contours of the colors. Always take the lumps out of your threads if you have a moment. I suspected I did not. Okay. I did not squeeze, did not open up the tip on my bottle as I would wish to. And I have a clog, and I would like that clog to come out. I still have a clog. And it can't be Floetrol because there's no Floetrol in there. It's just onyx, black onyx. I suspect by spinning we'll get rid of any issue we have. Sorry about taking that extra time. Not sure what I'm doing, but I'm going to try and do it. If that makes any sense at all. Give it a gentle spin, see if we can move some paint out from the center. Okay, maybe not such a gentle spin. I'm wearing some of that now. I'm going to put the top back on my white and add just a little bit more to the center. And maybe a little bit more here. This one I did use my tweezers. I heated up my tweezers. Oh, I see that thing that does not belong. I heated up my tweezers and I put them in the tip of my bottle and I rotated them until I knew I had a larger opening. I don't like a ton of paint in the middle of the canvas just based on the fact that it's a centrifuge and it doesn't necessarily work very well for me. I've got a perfect palette knife for that. I might even want to try that palette knife with some swipes. Okay, so now I have no paint left. And I do have a plan. Well, I have a little bit of paint left. Let me fill that in just because. And just in case you're interested, somebody told me that they dropped their paintings to get rid of the bubbles. So we're going to try that a couple times. Now, I want to start with a cell activator. And in this case, I guess I'm going to use Prussian Blue from Atelier, some Amsterdam White, and I wasn't going to, but I am going to use some Wild Orchid. I have quite a bit of cell activator left there, so I guess I'm going to knock it off on the edge because the edges will usually spin out. Now I want some gold, and the last time I did this I had great success with adding some Mayan gold. And I have some Pebeo iridescent blue violet, but I'm going to start with something a little thicker. I'm going to start with the black this time. Amsterdam Black, Floetrol, cell activator. Now, if I have some, I think I'm going to use, I'm dripping, some Miami Magenta along with the Pebeo, which has got a little tab on the top of it that I just removed. Both are cell activators. The Miami Magenta is not. And I'm wondering if this acetate tool I'm using is potentially too big. I'm very tempted to use my leftovers. And now, I forget how quick this process is, and it is pretty quick. You don't need many colors. As long as you have a couple things you like in cell activators, you're usually pretty well set. And I'm not going to spin this without my barrier in place this time, because I don't need any more black lines on my pants. So I'm going to get some of my colors out of the way, so excuse me for the moment that takes me. And I wonder if I want anything else, but I'm going to just wait. I know the black is coming off. I just don't know if the configuration, the way I put the original puddles of black and white down, if that's helpful or not. Now there's two ways to put the canvas on the spinner, and I just used the second way, and I think that way is safer because I'm less likely to catch a piece of canvas when I try and stop it, although using my brake usually works quite well. I want something else. I want some orange in there. And I have Orange Crush. Do I want Orange Crush? No, I think I want some of the new honeysuckle that's part of the Tropical Waters Deserted Island. And I think I'm going to also use a smaller acetate tool, although I could use a palette knife, and that might be smarter still. So let's use a palette knife. I'm going to use some of my Pebeo Iridescent Gold, because I don't see a lot of that in there. I think I can get away with this. This is the honeysuckle. It's a primary element. And I really could. What could I do? Add just a little bit more. Part of me just wants to blow that around. First time I did this, I accidentally made a couple of birds. Not sure what I'm going to make now. I know my colors aren't so deep that I can't do something. I mean, they're still deep enough for me to do something. Look, it's a little octopus. Spirals are really pretty cool when you're spinning, because they just get bigger. And for some reason they don't become misshapen. I bet that one will disappear. As well as that one. I've got quite a bit of spinning to do to get rid of this edge, but I can always use a palette knife and smooth out some of the colors. I do need to spin this out far enough so that I don't have heavy paint so it won't crack. But the good news is, by spinning it out and having a design mostly in the center, you get some really, really interesting things happening. I kind of want to break up this. I'm a lot concerned about that. That's not making me happy. So I think I'm going to drop a little bit of Tango pink. And maybe even pick up my barrier from under my feet. I want something darker. I've got some Cupids Crush. And I think a little tiny bit of Indigo Violet. Basically going to put a bloom in the center. I like how that looks. This is Interference Violet. Well, it will be if it comes out. And I'm going to put a little bit of Cell Activator on that. I think it's going to be black. It's different. Different can't be bad. Well, it can be, but we hope this isn't that. It's got an undersea sea creature feel again to it. I don't know if I can get that to spin out at all. I kind of want to just blow into it. Maybe I should have used a little white in there. Is it too late? I don't know. Let's find out. It's sunk. Doesn't mean it's gone though. That's a cool little thing, whatever it is. And we should spin one more time. We hope it got spun out enough. It seems like it should have. It really does. And the vast majority of this should level out. And I'll go around my edges and see. I think there needs to be one more spiral. I think you're going to be gone in a second. One or five. Once you start, hard to stop. That's different. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions, it will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.